Hey guys, like I always do, good job for Leslie for passing your structured interview for the FBI. Nice job. Charles, I see you also in Maryland. You also passed. It's a great deal. Charles and I got along great. He was nervous at first, as he told me already, but he said when he sat down, he felt like he owned the whole room, in the Zoom, of course, right? But he felt like he owned the whole room. So sincerely, good job, you guys. Nice job. Let's talk about the FBI Phase 2 part of the structured interview. So I already teach the CBP and the Border Patrol on this channel here. I taught the FBI on different channels. No, I just kind of combined my channels together. So the FBI structured interview is not like a CBP. CBP is more of a situational. Border Patrol is more of an in-depth situational. But the FBI is not structured the same way for the Phase 2. You're going to have a lot of questions like, what would you do if, right? What happens if, and then what will you do? Okay, tell me about. Okay, those are the kind of things you're going to get for this interview. Now, you can practice with someone else all you want. They're not going to be able to give you the correct answer you should have. Also, too, they're your friends. So they're probably not going to tell you the whole truth because they are supporting you. They're rooting for you. And last, they're just not qualified, right? On my other channel I had for the FBI Phase 2 structured interview, I had over already 98 people who got through with my help, of course. So that's what it's all about. Let me give you a question here, okay? Let's see how you do already. One of the questions is going to be, of course, what is a strength, right? What is a weakness? So people think, oh man, if I say too much about a strength, I'll sound like I'm bragging. It is your time to show who you are. There is no time to be, timid and I'm not sure and possibly maybe. Don't use words like that. You want to come off and tell them directly what your strength is. If your strength is being organized, then you say it. But you say it in a very robust way, right? Don't just say one or two or three words, right? It's in a robust way. Why do I tell you this? Because the structured interview is just that. There's a structure to it. The structure is this. They have to ask you the same exact questions they're asking everybody else. So how do I get you as your coach to make you answer in a way that sticks out? There are techniques I use. I use a capping. I use a formula. I use STAR. I use all those to make sure you get past to join the other 98 people who've been through my FBI coaching program already. My program gets results. For CBP and BP, I have a 90.01% success rate. This means those who go through my one-on-one pass at 90.1%. For FBI, it's an 86.2% pass rate. I have the receipts. So again, if they ask you about a weakness, you don't just say your weakness. You want to be honest, of course, right? But you just don't say your weakness. You want to make that weakness into a strength. I have ways to show you about that too. It is a formula here, you guys. It's a formula. Do I have every single question they might ask you? No, and it doesn't even matter because I teach you the formula, right? If I taught you only 2 + 2 is 4, 2 + 2 is 4, 2 + 2 is 4, but I didn't teach you the principles and the formulary behind addition, then if I ask you what's 2 + 7, you go, oh my God, what is 2 + 7? Because you only taught me 2 + 2. I'm teaching you the formulary. Another thing too, why do you want to become an FBI agent? This isn't a question meant to say, oh my gosh, it's a question designed to looking for history. Yeah, it's a history question. I'll explain that to you in my coaching program. It's a question based on history that will give you the best chance to pass on the structured interview part. It is supposed to be a robust delivery for your answer with history as well, with pure intentional excitement to answer the question. This is when you become alive when you answer this question. There's a reason why it is that way. There's a reason why my FBI candidates pass, right, the structured interview, the Phase 2. All of my teaching for you, all of my coaching is designed specifically to separate you from the herd. If you're serious about passing your FBI structured interview, you come all this way, you don't want to get stopped like 61% of, 61% of you do not make it past a structured interview because you're not preparing properly. The en route, you're in a nice outfit, you have your badge on, you're enforcing the laws, you're supporting America, you're defending America. The investment in me is tiny when you compare the huge end gift, okay? It's a huge deal. Today, if you're serious, click the link, join my one-on-one coaching program for the structured interview. I can help you get past that. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.